Hey, sit back, let us do the work. The premiere of Working, next.
Well, I've been working in a coal mine, going down, down. Working in a coal mine, whoop, about to slip down. Working in a coal mine, going down, down. Working, going, working, whoop, about to slip down. Working, going, working.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Matt.
Mr. Anderson's not due back until the 23rd. I'll see that he gets the message. Good morning.
Hi, I'm here to see...
He's in a meeting. I'll let her know that you called. Good morning.
Oh, me? Matt Pizer. I'm starting work today under Tim Deal.
I'll let his assistant know that you're here.
Thank you.
But you care for something to drink?
Yes. A non-carbonated mineral water in a glass with 2 ice cubes and a wedge of lime. I read in the business magazine that whenever anyone offers you something, you should say yes and be as specific as possible. It's supposed to make you look decisive, authoritative, convey power.
We have coffee.
Coffee's fine.
You have to get it yourself.
No problem. Not that I put any stock in all that bunk anyway. I believe that the work should speak for itself.
First job?
It's that obvious? Thanks.
So where'd they have you park?
Why?
It's usually a good indicator of where you rank on the food chain.
Not far.
You can go on back now.
Thank you.
Welcome to the rat race.
You know, I've always wondered why they call it that.
Matt?
Yes.
I'm Hal, Mr. Deal's assistant. I take care of all the word processing, data entry, scheduling, copying, faxing, dictation, interoffice mail, foreign language translations, and research for the department, in addition to answering the phones and my duties to Tim.
What are you doing now?
I'm on a break.
You went to Yale.
Uh-huh.
It's a great school.
Yeah, it was. I just wish I'd spent more time studying and less time goofing off. Oh, to be 12 again.
If you don't mind my asking, how come you're a...
Secretary?
Yeah. I would think with all your qualifications you would have been promoted. I mean, what don't you do?
Tim.
Oh. Oh?
First off, we'll check in with Evelyn.
Okay.
How strong are your arms?
Parking pass, gate card, clearance badge, operations manual, safety guidelines, phone directory, medical plan, dental plan, pension plan, and company calendar of paid holidays with special applications for Martin Luther King Day and Yom Kippur. It's one or the other. I am also required to welcome you to the Upton Weber family, an equal opportunity employer whose first belief is that trust makes for good business. I'll need a urine sample.
So, how'd it go with Evelyn?
Seems like a tremendous asset to the company. And a huge loss to the DMV.
Matt Kaiser, I'd like you to meet Abby Cosgrove.
Hi.
Hi, Matt. You are not going to believe all the nights because and holidays will be working together under the gun. Operating on no sleep, eating out of takeout containers, breathing recycled air. Over the next year, we are going to spend more time together than we will with our families and loved ones. It's going to be great! Are you hungry, Matt?
No, thank you.
Because I'm more than happy to make you an omelet.
This is John Delaney.
Hello.
He doesn't say much.
That's because this is not my social life. This is my job, which I do very well, and then I keep to myself. And I think people around here respect that. Despite what they call me.
What's that?
Unabomber.
And that's Jimmy Clark.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Can I have your paper clips?
Yeah, sure. How come? Who's that?
Management.
Do they always travel on a path?
They have to. It's safety in numbers. This way, no one of them runs the risk of having to form his own opinion.
You're kidding.
Hey, Ted. Yes. Nice day, huh? Beautiful.
Spooky.
Okay, everybody, listen up. Management regrets to inform you that due to abuse of the system, long-distance calls will no longer be permitted. Only management personnel will be provided with the necessary 5-digit access code. You Mongol hordes will not.
It does not say Mongol hordes. It says Mongol hordes.
So are you ready to get to work, Matt?
Well, actually, I was hoping to have a minute to get settled in.
Take a deep breath. It's time to meet Tim.
Mr. Deal?
Yes, come in. You know, I pride myself in getting to know all of my employees personally, so while other executives might delegate this to someone else, I wanted to be the one to fire you, Larry.
I'm not Larry.
Then who the hell are you?
Matt. Pizer.
Oh, the new Larry. Oh, of course. Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Oh, you know, I cannot tell you how lucky we feel to have you on our team.
Well, I'm very happy to be here, Mr. Deal.
Oh, please call me Tim. Nobody around here pulls any power trips.
Got it.
Have a seat. In a little chair. You know, everyone was blown away by this portfolio. This is a very impressive piece of work, by any standards, let alone someone just starting out.
That's very good to hear.
Now, you and I are going to make a great team, Matt. Huh? You with your raw talent, me with my hair.
I'm looking forward to getting started.
God, you know, you remind me of myself 10 years ago. You have the same eagerness, the same impatience, the same indomitable spirit. Of course, you're not coked out of your mind, but...
Tim?
Yes. How?
Bert Kimmel wants to know if you had any thoughts on the Gruber project before he passes it along.
Yes. Realer. More relatable. Bigger stakes.
What's the MacGruber project?
Who's Bert Kimmel? So, Matt, tell me, now that you got the job, what are your long-term goals?
Well, first, I'd like to learn all I can about every aspect of the business.
Ooh, I never thought of that. Go on out there, give them hell.
Yes, sir.
Don't take your portfolio. Don't want to forget something as outstanding as that.
No, sir. That's what got me the job. And it's not mine. All right. You're in control here. You just have to calm down and assess the situation rationally. This is not your portfolio. You have somebody else's job.
And you're in the ladies' room.
Oh, Matt, there you are.
Abby, listen.
On behalf of myself and the rest of the Upton Weber Choral Society, we would like to officially welcome you to Upton Weber by saying... He's a giant sparrow, he's a giant sparrow, he's a giant sparrow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny.
Oh, yes, I can.
Nobody can deny.
No, I really can.
For he's a giant sparrow, which nobody can deny. Good job.
Matt, you're an inspiration to us all.
I don't know about that.
I do. You wouldn't believe some of the inane reasons why complete morons wind up with the good positions.
That I actually do know a little bit about.
Before you came along, I was rapidly becoming convinced that success had little to do with ability and more to do with pure dumb luck.
Now, don't go abandoning that dumb luck thing just yet.
What are you talking about?
This is not my portfolio.
What?
So long, farewell. And you this Friday side.
All right, that's enough. Back to your posts. Move along, move along. See you next Christmas.
What do you mean it's not your
There
portfolio?
must have been some sort of mix-up. I was hired on somebody else's work.
Wow. What are the odds of that happening twice?
I'm afraid it won't be long now. Word around here travels at the speed of... Hello? Right away. Tim wants to see you immediately.
Oh, God. I stood there and opened the portfolio right in front of him and never said a word. I can only imagine what he must think of me.
Your management material. I'm putting you on a fast track.
You can't do that.
Sure I can. Company gives me full discretion. I've got a golden retriever getting a salary, for God's sake. Anybody asks you, a guy named Champ consults here 3 days a week.
You don't understand. You see, this is...
Not your portfolio. Yes, I know.
You know?
There is very little that goes on around here that I do not know. Hey, we bought GE.
I'm at a loss.
They make light bulbs, refrigerators, Seinfeld, you know.
I mean, I don't understand why you would want to promote me. Why?
I'll tell you why. When you opened that portfolio in front of me, I saw a complete disregard for ethics and fair play. I could use a guy like you on my team.
I can't believe that I'm here. You're asking me to profit from somebody else's work. You don't even know what I'm capable of.
As an executive, you'd receive a 50% increase in pay.
There are more important things than money.
You'd also be entitled to a personal assistant. Stephanie.
No. Forget it. Do you actually think I'd be swayed by a beautiful woman?
I've obviously misjudged you.
You sure have.
Greg!
Oh, man.
I misjudged you again, didn't I? Champ!
Oh, no. You've made a big mistake. I'm not your guy. There was no way in hell I could ever justify this to myself.
Let me recap this for you. A 50% increase in pay, your own personal assistant, and this would be your office.
Could I see Stephanie again?
There's got to be a way to break this phone code.
It's a 5-digit code, which means there are 100,000 possible combinations.
Piece of cake. 00001. Damn. 00002. Ah, they're good.
Matt? Is that you?
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Pizer. Your non-carbonated mineral water with 2 ice cubes and a wedge of lime, sir.
Thank you, Ellen.
Okay, I got the stickers and color-coded labels ready. Let's have the report.
Third quarter fiscal breakdown.
Departmental productivity analysis.
Monthly recycling report.
Guys, I think we're finally making a difference.
Well, if it isn't one of them.
I smell management on you. Actually, that's lobster.
They fly them in fresh every day from Maine. These big 2 or 3 pounders, and
Do you have any idea how hard some people have had to work to get where you are? People who've spent years doing serious work.
14,000 rubber bands by hand.
okay, I'll admit that what's happened to me since yesterday may look a little odd.
What did I tell you?
What did I tell you?
Of course, it's all relative.
Well, I'm not like Tim. I mean, it isn't going to corrupt me.
Matt?
Yes. Stephanie. Oh, my God.
People, are you killing me? I'm telling you, Teeny, these people I'm breaking it are crazy.
Is Tim in with someone?
Come here.
No.
I'm handing in my resignation.
You're quitting?
Yeah. I'm finishing out my 8 hours, and then I'm going home.
It's only 4:30.
Well, I'm counting time to get to my car.
What made you change your mind?
You guys were right. I don't deserve to be here. The fact is, I was hired off someone else's work.
Actually, you weren't.
What are you talking about?
I found your real portfolio. Tim meant to hire you all along. He just gave you back the wrong one.
Where'd you find this?
He was using it as a sunshade in his Lexus.
Which explains why I found this in the filing cabinet.
And I was hired on my own merits after all.
You were hired on your own merits. You were not, however, promoted on them.
So then you're staying, Matt?
No. I don't think I'm too crazy about what it takes to work your way up around here.
So be someone who works their way up from the bottom, but can still remember what it was like to be the little guy.
I don't know anyone like that.
Then you can be the first.
Tim, do you have a minute?
Hey, pal, come on in. Hey, I know. Let's make a long-distance phone call.
To whom?
No one in particular.
Why?
Because we can.
How located is my real portfolio?
Yeah, I know.
You do?
I told you, Matt, there's very little that goes on around here that...
Hey, cool. I don't feel right about this deal we've worked out.
Since when does feeling right have anything to do with business?
Well, my father has always taught me that...
I am your father.
There's a certain moral code by which I've always lived my
Yada,
life.
yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. What is it you want?
My old job back.
You want to go back to working in a cubicle with the other grunts?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you don't have what it takes to make it to the top after all.
Or maybe I do.
And how is that?
What if I could get to where you are based solely on the merits of my work?
You're quirky.
Are you afraid I might be right?
I'm I'm not afraid of anything.
Well, then what have you got to lose? You just be sending me back to the job I was hired for in the first place.
All right, Kaiser. All right. All right, I'm willing to experiment. Well, you understand this. If you change your mind tomorrow, it's too late. You come crawling back to me. The answer is no.
I can handle that.
Can you? We'll meet again, young Skywalker.
I'm back.
Not so fast, Sparky. You think you can go from the dark side to the light just like that?
Believe me, this is where I want to be. With you, the Mongol hordes.
What if it's a trick?
Yeah, well, how do we really know you're not still working for management?
Pick up your phones. I have a little present for you.
Hello, Mom? Yes, I'm calling long distance. Call you back in 20 minutes? No, I'll hold.
Yvette, bonjour.
Konnichiwa! Oh, Mikadaya. Guten Tag.
Don't miss NBC's Spotlight Show of the Week. A hilarious Suddenly Susan with a funeral like you've never seen.
All aboard?
Yeah, Susan's mom's happy about it.
Nothing but a dog and pony show.
Well, she's half right.
No one will even notice.
Whoa, wanna bet? It's a funny and touching Suddenly Susan with a special moment that bridges 3 generations. The NBC Spotlight Show of the Week, Monday.